Hi, welcome to Chillin with Chronically Happy. Today, you're all in for a big surprise. Starting to lose energy fast. I slept almost all day today and I just feel highly fatigued. I'm exhausted. It's hard to catch my breath. I feel like I'm doing too much. I haven't really done much of anything. I'm halfway through my process of cleaning my FJ's air filter. I used an entire bottle and tried to clean out my filter. I got some pictures of that. I might try to figure out how to post it on my community page. If I don't fall asleep first. Alright, so funny story. As I placed my new battery in my FJ, this battery is a lot smaller and it just doesn't fit as good as the old one did. But also at the same time, I'm about to cut my wreath off my FJ today and then have to take the decorations off. I'm gonna miss my wreath, but I need to get my air filter back on, which is sitting right here trying to dry it in front of the heater. I got my pot. I'm gonna relight. I hope I don't have end up falling asleep waiting for this thing to dry, because I really want to get this thing back on tonight. It's about 3/4 of the way dry. And I'm just coming out here periodically to rotate it to make sure that it is getting a well-rounded amount of air so it can dry, because I have to wait until it's completely dry to put the recharger oil back into my permanent filter. So I have to wait to lube it up until it's completely dry. And so I was going to try and get some things done, like repot my plant. I had to go get the potting soil from the back patio first, and I'm just going to do it on top of this coat, honestly. I don't have anywhere else to do it, so I'm going to just do it there. But I need to find underneath it so I can just like a blanket or a garbage bag and cut the garbage bag open, and then be able to just throw the whole thing away. If I spill any, it's going to be inside this, something. Because I don't want to make a mess, because I don't want to clean it up. Forethought, man. I'm trying to think ahead of time. What do you guys think of my cutesy hair? Look at this. I got some curls, man. I left my freaking buns from yesterday in. And let me set this down. I got to the whole back. It's kind of spread out in the back because they were the buns off to the side. But yes, it is so curly. Super cute. I wish I had somewhere to be. So I'm I at least need to do a video while my hair is super cute like this, because nobody's going to get to see it otherwise. So funny story, while my dad was taking things out of my dad dropped the screwdriver down into my frame while he was trying to tighten it down, and when he came up and reached up, he found this in my A-frame, or my frame. It was just chilling. This nasty, dirty freaking Gatorade bottle with no label. I don't know who was working under my hood last. It sounds like something that I would end up letting happen and let it fall down. It just sounds like something that I would do. So I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and blame myself on this one, because I bet it was from me having my hood open and talking to somebody and showing somebody something and it just falling in. And I didn't know this because I was my ADHD. Oh. I didn't need to throw my other glove away yet, but yeah. I've been doing some nasty stuff with my, and I didn't want to get it all over my hands. Like I had battery acid on these gloves, and you know. But I got, these are the thick ones. These are the thick ones and not the cheapo ones. That's one of the cheapo ones right here. Well, they're not even cheap anymore. These things are stupid expensive. I bought these at Harbor Freight, and they were still like 20 or 30 bucks or something like that. Because I have such tiny hands. I have to get small. My mom has to get medium or large. So I like it when they're skin tight like that. Like, I hate things preventing my fingers from feeling things. I like to feel everything. I'll walk through a store and touch every fabric walking by it because I have to know what it feels like. It's just one of my stems. I mean, I'm neurospicy. It is what it is. I like to touch everything. That's my problem too. I like to touch everything. So I have several projects going on right now. Like I kind of want to like get this. I just drilled a hole in this for the first time because it didn't have a hole in it. And my other one for my cat Loki has a hole in it and like a yarn, or not yarn, a ribbon as a way to tie over it. But I want to do some cool candy, jewels or beads. I want to bead this before I tie it off. So I'm going to make this a whole thing. You know, it's part, the beading is part of my life now, and even though Kitty's not here to see it, she was my first cat that I had from the age of 18 to 36, and she was 18 years old. So I had her half my life at that point in my life. She was my first fur baby. She's buried at my parents' house that they lived in at the time. Hopefully those people aren't going to be digging around and dig her up. But it is a possibility that her bones are back there or something. I don't know. But I wish I had cremated her and gotten some of her ashes back. Like my second cat, I wish I had done that. I just didn't know. You know, that's all I knew what to do is bury her. I just didn't know what to. I couldn't afford anything at the time either. You know, I was really poor at that point in my life. I was fighting the VA for my 100% disability still. At that point, she wasn't around when she got it. Anyways, the directions on how to clean my air filter. I didn't watch any videos or anything. I just did what I read the directions. I was gonna have my dad help me do it, but he was busy doing the battery and figuring out how to tie it down because I lost a part of the thing to hold the battery down. So, yep. So in the meantime, let's go plant my plant. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that potting soil. Alright, getting my gloves back on. And I need to get my toolbox down so I can get the right scissors type things to cut this pot off this plant. My pink toolbox is full of stuff. I got all kinds of tools. Look at this freaking big razor blade. Can you just scrape anything off anywhere? Yeah. It's as sharp as that. I cut myself on it one day actually. I'm gonna put some kind of protective coating over it. I keep some gloves always on hand in there. The zip ties keep falling out. It's stinking plastic. I need to figure out how to organize these in here. I got clamps, I got a level, I got a hammer, I got utility gloves. I can get rid of this freaking Dremel because it don't work anymore. Got dropped too many times. I got my bungee. Got some tacks and wall hooks, or push pins and wall hooks in there. I got all kinds of like little teeny nails and Allen wrenches in various sizes. I got a bead in there. Oh, whoops. I remember having my tool box by my beads at one point, so I can see why. Ah, little cute teddy bear. I get that my beads right here. Alright. Kept precision eyeglass work kit in here. this is what I'm looking for. Or these can do. Either or, we'll see what will work. Experimentation. I don't know where all the freaking different tips are, but somewhere. Alright, got all that back in. Oh, let me put this back in. That's gonna get tossed. Or donated, whatever. I don't know. Maybe someone else can get it here. But I can't. I'm doing the donation thing. Alright, first things first. We're gonna get our diamond. We got some crystals in there that we're trying to hold down. Because it's solder bound, we had to cut the bottom of that off. Okay, I just made a mess right there. Alright. I think I want to use my needle nose. Oh, I didn't put my freaking razor back in my freaking toolbox. And my springs are in the toolbox. Alright, gotta get my toolbox back. Cheaply built things. But they work really well, they're sharp. Drop my hammer on myself. See, this is why I shouldn't have anything nice. I hurt myself with everything. Where's that spring go? There it is. Alright, there's the spring for these. Work properly. Put this in there. There's those. Stupid hammer. Oh, I forgot my level this time. I'm so not level-headed tonight. I even have pink knee pads. I need to work on my knees, which I think I am. So let's put some knee pads on since I'm working low to the ground. I've got to protect myself from myself. Alright, I got my knee pads on. I'm about ready to do this. Let's go over here before I make more of a mess at my bead station. I'm going to put you sitting right here. I hope you can stay. Alright. I hope you can stay and stick around and watch me replant this plant. 1 second. Oh man, my knee pad fell off. I gotta get my knee pad back on. I didn't do a good job. I think I need to do it lower there. Alright. Alright, now ready. These are my coveralls from the Navy. And it's great that I can still fit in them many years later. So great. Alright, first thing, I'm going to cut the old pot off with these. I'm going to go in one direction, not the other, that's for sure. Alright. Turn this around. It's almost there. Alright, one little section more. There we go. You got it. Oh, these are really wrapped into the bottom. Holy cow. Oh, we didn't even cut the bottom. Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to damage all the roots. Now I need to cut around all of them. Alrighty, I got my work cut out for me, more than I thought. Alright. I actually should have some goggles on for things flying at my face, potentially. And I am clumsy like that. It's not going to be the first time something gets stuck in my eye. I'm not insinuating anything with that. Alright. Some of those. Alright, now I have the guy completely out of the other pot. And I feel it's good to kind of like loosen up those roots a little bit, and that dirt, has some of that dirt go into the pot that you're about to put it into. And so I'm trying to knock most of this dirt off so it can intermingle with the other. Re-enliven those nerve roots to let them know that they have more place to grow. I'm no great gardener. Like I'm learning more as I go along. My mom has the biggest green thumb ever. I'm just not trying to break the roots. I'm just kind of trying to loosen them up and let them know that they have more area now. They can go through other areas. So that's what it looks like now. I'm breaking off a lot of that dirt like I mentioned. I just want them to get aerated and mix them in with the new dirt that's inbound, which I'm just going to take a handful at a time and put it down in there. Knock some more dirt in there so it kind of layers the dirt that it's used to. So it might have a different formulation of certain chemicals, fertilizers in it. Alright, so I want to make sure there's room for it to grow. And then have it not too far down below the rim of the pot, but have it just sitting like right where the trunk comes out. Like I kind of want it right about here. So now I'm going to fill dirt in around. We're doing a how to transplant a plant. It's kind of big. Can't. It's kind of covering my face, but I'm talking as I go here. I am not very good at gardening and keeping things alive. My mom's basically going to save this for me, and but it was a deal that I had to repot it and not her. I'm trying not to like compact the dirt too much so it's like, you know, still root down so it still can, you know, you want the loose kind of little packed, but also a little because it's going to naturally sink down some as you add water to it each time. I want some other roots mixed in for, yeah. Like you want to have a little bit of like compactness, but also not super tight. You want it to be able to kind of have some give, I guess. Alright, it's now starting to stand up on its own. I'm going to bury part of the trunk underneath. So, alright. I tend to like want to overpack it so much. Not gonna lie. I don't know my own strength with a lot of things. Oh, they're all bent so bad. Poor thing. Poor thing. Alright, I think that is good. I think I made minimal mess here. So glad for that. Alright, now, so this is the new plant's home. My mom found this at an estate sale, this pot today. And she thought it'd be great for the plant, and I think she was right. It's perfect. I love the color for it. It kind of matches it. It looks really, really good in this new pot. Still really top heavy. Gosh. I'm gonna have to ask my mom about this to see if this is good. I'll be right back. Alright. She thinks I need to stake it up. Pat the dirt down more. So honestly, I'm not doing that tonight. No, but I do have another plant I have to repot, so I'm going to do that now. This one's not looking too hot. It's I really gotta get it out of this pot. It's not happy at all. Hopefully my mom can help me get it back to life. At least it's not root bound like the other one was, so. Whoop. So I got two different pots. I don't know. This is the one I was going to use for the other plant. But I have this one for this one. So I kind of think I like the white for this one. So I'm going to put some potting soil in the bottom. I guess I need to pack things more. The other one, especially because it was top heavy, so I need to keep measuring how much I need to go down. So you want the base of the plant roughly about where the top of the planter goes. So I could have used probably more dirt than the other one, honestly. I take this out and I'm going to kind of just still like loosen it up a little bit. So some of the dirt blends in with the new dirt I'm about to put in, and it knows the roots are stimulated so they can branch out a little bit more. Has more room to grow. I just put it in there and then try and get dirt around it. It's kind of a pain in the butt with some of these, the way they're shaped. I'm trying to have like such a narrow area to put dirt down in. You end up with dirt all over the place. That's why I had to put this cardboard box down. That's broken down. So I could get the mess all over the cardboard and then just pour it right back into the bucket of potting soil that I brought into the garage. So, what else has gone in my life? Let's see, I had an outing with my Aussie friend yesterday. I am going to be reviewing in the next few days as soon as I get the product. Maybe a week from now, I don't know. Anyway, I paid for the shipping and I use my friend's code, so if anybody's interested, once I do that review, I will get her referral link in the description of the videos when I go to do my review on the product, which I've got a Pharmacy, I think that's how it's pronounced, a Pharmacy lip kit. I've never really been interested in lip kits until recently. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a good review of what I view as a lip kit. And I don't have experience with any other ones, so this is going to be a very fresh review for me to do, and I will do it on my channel here. So any of you women viewers that are interested in makeup and want to know more about Pharmacy, I will give you a link and a way to communicate with my representative sponsor. I will hook you up with her for any questions that you may have about any other products. The lip kits go for $54 and something cents, plus whatever I paid in shipping, like $6 or $7. She could save you the shipping if you start, and then also there's other discounts if you start to do a subscription to their products. I'm not sure what you get besides, like, I think a store-wide discount on everything. I think 20% off or something if you join their subscription program. I'm not sure. I read some of the stuff, but if anybody's interested, let me know down in the comment section, and I will give the information in there. from what I know so far. But anybody else, if you're all men watching me, go ahead and check out this lip product as well. If you have a lovely lady in your life, it's going to be a great gift for Valentine's Day, and your woman will be having very kissable looking lips from what I can tell. So anyways, moving on from my spiel there. I haven't gotten the product yet, so I can't do the review. I just ordered it this evening. I told her last time we hung out, which was yesterday, that I was going to help support her. She keeps trying to say, go ahead and start being a representative or an influencer. And I'm like, I just don't. If I'm going to be an influencer, I want to be buying my products. And I have my own bead business to sell. So, and I haven't came out and said that to her yet, but I'm going. I'm going to mention that I am a small business owner myself, and that's why I'm going to try to get the time to keep doing my business and try and make money off of the things that I'm interested in doing. I'm not that much interested in makeup, so I really wouldn't be a good representative for them, but I will certainly do reviews of products that I will definitely use, the only things that I really use is lip stuff. Lip stuff is definitely one of my makeup things that I love. I don't really use eyeshadow, I don't really use foundation, I don't use anything like that. My skin doesn't like it. So this is how I ended up. I need to clean up the outside of my pot, which I'm just going to go run under my faucet in the side. And that project is now finished at 26 minutes into my video. Now I need to check my filter to see if I need to rotate it to try and get it ready to go back into my vehicle. Let me feel this guy. Look how clean it is. It looks pretty darn good from what it was, especially, the darker color on the outside towards the black here, it's not as clean down over here and here. I know that, but you know what? Not too damn bad for a first timer. And I'm happy with this. It's, like I said, I could have done a better job have I had a better / utility sink out here in the garage. And if I had some kind of pressure washer or something, I definitely would have done better with a pressure washer. I just don't know how much pressure. It's too much for this, so I wouldn't want to destroy it too bad. But I think a pressure washer would be perfect if it wasn't winter time. I use our sink inside the house, and this thing's not quite dry yet. But I have my filter oil ready to go. I don't know if that has any. Oh yeah, it does. It has some kind of thing in it you gotta lift up and pull out of there. It's really red. So it's gonna be a really red, oily filter when I get done with it. My directions. So now I'll be back once again. All right. So here's the mess that I made. Very, very minimal. A little bit right there. But most of it on the cardboard, which I was throwing away anyways. And so I'm going to get my gloves. Knock some of the dirt off. Put them on my table ready to go. Take potting soil back outside. But also sweep up a little bit of pieces that I do got. The life of a disabled. I used to be a janitor. Mop, mop, mop all day long. Mop, mop, mop. Oh, I sing this song. I can't remember all of it word for word, but I listened to the Adam Sandler soundtrack. Adam Sandler tape CD. I don't know how many times in my life, but so much. Okay, Longest Pea, you know, Tall Wolf Willie, all those classic, classic. I really love those. So any Gen Xers here, you should know what I'm talking about. Adam Sandler for the first time was so amazing. Fucking king, dude, king of fucking king of comedy, man. Also, I really loved watching Monty Python, especially the Holy Grail. I mean, come on, coconuts for horses. Give me a shrubbery. Shrubbery. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. That's what I grew up watching. Does a body good to watch some silly stuff and make you laugh. So, nobody's seen that, go check that out. But I'd hope that the majority of people that watch my channel have seen that. So I'm right now cutting my wreath off with just my scissors. So now, yeah, it's only a freaking zip tie. That easy, man. That easy. But my zip ties are really, really stupid this year. Oops, there goes a piece of my tree. So I break this cheap Chinese ornament? No, I did not. Thank goodness. I feel it for those workers, man. They get paid next to nothing for what they produce. Y'all know that Chinese TikTok is completely different from regular TikTok here in the States. Yeah, they have like math tutoring and like, you know, educational type stuff on their TikTok. All Americans, we have these dance trends and other TikTok trends and TikTok battles. I don't even think that's allowed over there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about TikTok, but I learned that from another YouTuber in the last couple of days. So yeah, I just cut off my the things that I want to keep for ornaments. A lot of them get really damaged in the process, so I had to throw it all away. But I think my bird turned out pretty good. Could be better, but it's all in one piece, so that's all that matters about. I'll keep my ornament for next year. And then the ribbon is kind of trashed. Let me pull this sucker off. Lay that on the ground because I don't want to put it inside my vehicle and drop stuff all inside. Like the bottom, look at what happened to the bottom of my ribbon from my being on my FJ. It's like a pirate ribbon. I almost kind of want to wear it in my hair, seriously. So much bigger than what I've already got on. Dude. I wonder if there's a way to wash this. I'm sure there is. Huh. I don't know about without falling apart, but I don't know. I think I'll hold on to the ribbon. I think it's worth keeping. I like things that look really worn and used and abused. Yeah, I threw that away. So I gotta get this stuff to my Christmas tote in my storage unit. And then I am gonna keep the garland. I just don't know how I'm gonna get this off. This is crazy. I need my box over here to set this on, sitting on top of my car. Let's throw out the freaking potting soil into my garbage can. Alright, there we go. Now I can set my wreath down on top of my box. Alright. There we go. I don't know, I took drama class. I knew to be able to like talk while I do things like this. But it is kind of turning my body a little too much, so sorry guys, I can't fully face you guys the entire time. But anyway, I'm just getting all the wiring off of it, cutting it if necessary. I just am lazy and I just don't want to deal with like getting all of the wires off. It's so tedious. I get bored with such repetitive tasks. So yeah, deconstructing the reef. Got another spot. Tore out the wire. Trash can. This. I do not think my pink and white things are worth keeping, in all honesty, so I'm going to just throw everything away into our big can out that we take and leave for the trash to come pick up every week. I was thinking of recycling at the same time. Recycling is like every other week. Wire, help me like messing with. Alright, let's go. There we go, get that off. Get that off. There we go. I got it. I got it all for next year. If I can use it for whatever. Yay. Alright, I saved everything. I got, well, except for the pics and literally going in the trash. Alright, this needs to go into my stuff that goes into Christmas stuff. Alrighty. Now, this needs to go to the trash can. That needs to go outside. Taking this and that to recycling and that to the trash can. Getting that pile of dirt. Taking that out to the back patio. I will call it a night until that air filter dries. Take my other extra pot back out or out to the shed as well. I don't know what to do with it otherwise. Put these back in the box. That goes in the trash can. This goes with the potting soil. Yeah. Fine. Well, thanks for hanging with Chronically Happy tonight, guys. I've been kind of productive. After I slept almost all day, I got a couple things done, so I don't feel so bad for sleeping now. I feel like I justified my sleep today. I got some things accomplished. Things I've been meaning to do, and you know, I told my friend that I was going to give him my old car battery. That's supposed to know what. I give him my old car battery once I put my new one in. I've had my new car battery for like a month and a half or 2 months. Yeah, man, I feel terrible. My dude's homeless and he doesn't even have heat even with the battery, but they kind of need to have their battery to do things, some power up other kind of things to give them whatever they need. So it does, you know, it's old, and I hope they dispose of the battery properly and not just leave it. So I'm going to tell them, you know, hey, you better dispose of this stuff properly. If I give this to you, don't be a DI. Don't be a DI. Don't be a ick. That's all I gotta say. We gotta not stop polluting our planet and being mindful of things of what we do. It really does affect other parts of life, and I think humans are despicable. A lot of them not morally okay. But there's also a lot of cool people out there, and it's the people like you that are cool that watch my channel and subscribe, because I still have only 27% of returning users and 72% of new unknowns. So come on, guys, subscribe. 70% of you come back to my channel to watch, but you're not subscribed. Come on, yo. Like, I do post quite regularly, so I guess, that could be one. Some people unsubscribe because I post some content that they don't like, and I don't post more gaming videos, and I post dash cam diaries or crafting corner. I haven't done a crafting corner in a while. I got my signs still set up for Chronically Happy crafting corner chat. I love having my light when I do a crafting corner. I just haven't crafted in a while. There's other priorities. I need to go down to Southern Oregon tomorrow. I still haven't, I have procrastinated into getting my accommodations figured out. I don't know what I'm going to do. They probably don't got anything last minute, and I'm ridiculous for waiting this long. I should have looked this stuff up a week ago when I thought of the idea of driving down there. I need to go get my wiring harnesses for my vehicle. But, realistically, I don't know if I have the energy to do it. I'm just so fatigued right now. I don't feel like my body is ready for a long 10-hour road trip. It's like 5.5 hours down. The same back if I do it all in one day. And that is really exhausting for me. I'm going to be driving to Vegas again this year for my EDC concert, but at least I'm not towing my trailer this time, so I can actually go faster. I can get there faster than, I can get there faster without my trailer. That's all I got to say. I can get there faster. I'm deconstructing some of my keychains to make lanyards. I buy keychains and then I deconstruct them and then use this for a lanyard, which I have. So I got a new lanyard to make. I've been wanting to make myself my own lanyard with my own QR code for so long. I still want to order my own QR code with my own Chronically Happy. Maybe that's what I'll do right now. Maybe I'll invest in myself right now and order my own QR code to my YouTube channel. I think it's time. I feel excited about my QR code business, beads and lanyards and stuff. That I have dropped the dime on it for some time now. I haven't even finished my first order. I'm halfway through it, 25 out of 50. I just got bored of it too fast. I was afraid that if I was going to make it a business, I was afraid I was going to get bored of it. I did. So I haven't even crafted anything. I haven't really had the inspiration lately. Until lately, I've been really starting to build up my selfishness and I just want to bead. I want to get beading again. I really, really miss it. I miss crafting. All I've been doing is doctor appointments and sleeping the majority of the time, and my meds are completely been off lately too. Stupid VA being slow with delivering. Look at this cute lollipop unicorn with a bear riding it. So it's a lollipop with a unicorn and a bear riding it with sparkles and water stuff it is so flippin' adorable. Holy cow. I'm going to put this on a necklace or something and give it away to somebody at EDC or, one of my Ray family members. I don't know yet. It will find the right owner when I decide to make something with it. I can't wait. I'm excited to start these projects. I have this project still sitting here to do with my kitty things still. I still have this to make to send my friends in Alabama their freaking Christmas box from Christmas. I haven't sent anybody's their boxes. I still have that tote of stuff to send people. Like, I still need to put with all that stuff, that top one with the lid coming off. That's full of stuff for other people. I need to get those boxes sent out and ready to go. I just haven't done it yet. I've been too busy with doctor appointments, and I've been too exhausted to do my own craft, to do my own hobbies. I haven't had the time, and then I'm being pulled by all these people to do things for them or hang out with them. It's really overwhelming when you have a chronic illness and you're just exhausted. You're just like, I can't keep up with the human race. That's why I call myself alien. It's just too hard to keep up with it all. I love my hearts in the background. They're so cute. You like my ADHD? You like that? I want to paint these. I want my paints or something, or I want to rebead them so bad. But it's going to be a really hard freaking wire to do that too. It's really tight too. But I think it's really cute. I like it a lot, and you know, if I do some painting, I might do each individual wood bead as some like scene, or like do like a heart on it, or you know, I don't know. There's a lot of possibility here. I could just spray paint the whole thing and paint it. I could acrylic paint it. I don't know. I just don't know. There's so many things I could do with it. So I'm waiting for inspiration to strike and for me to be able to be productive. I want to be productive so bad. I want to make my beads. I want to make them so bad. There, I like that better. So I want to get it going. I want to put all my stuff away and sign off and post this video. I love my crystal. It needs cleaned. It was sitting in a rusty bucket for so long. It was my Aunt Linda's, who passed last year, 2 years ago. You know, gosh, my uncle has been through so much since then with his own health. He's lucky to be alive. I'm glad, you know, he had us as some family to check in on him. Even though he's not blood, he might as well be, man. He might as well have been. Because once you marry into the family, you're stuck with us. I mean, unless there's no children or something, and then it's kind of easier to walk away from that kind of thing, you know, if that was the case. I got no kids, so I don't gotta worry about any of that, and I'm not gonna have any kids because I just can't. I'm not gonna pass down these terrible genetics to some kid, poor kid. No way. I will never pass this down to any other kid. Yeah, an adoption, man. I'm gonna be an old lady if I were to adopt. I'd be like somebody's grandparent more than parent. Yeah, but it is what it is. It was a goal that I did want to have kids when I was younger. By the time I was 40, well, I'm 44 now, and so I'm like, well, I missed my deadline. That's what I had set up for myself. Now I'm geriatric in GYN terms. I should be like perimenopause right now, but I'm not. My hormones are still too pretty high. Last time I got tested anyway, about a year ago. Not that long ago, and it said I still had full-on hormones. So if people want to say that I'm in peri, they're wrong. I've checked. I thought so too, but hey, the doctor said no. So I'm going to listen to the doctor on that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I got to sweep up all these freaking needles all over the place from my wreath. Oh, I got balls from my wreath rolling around. You don't need to track this to the house. You won't hear the end of it from my mom because she just did the floors. That's so fun thinking about all this. Yeah, living with other people, respecting their house and, you know, stuff. I try to be kind. Forethought's mother trucker. But it's good to have. Good to have. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm going to log off here and call it a night because I've done what I could. I am freaking exhausted from everything. I still got work in my bedroom to do, but that can wait for another time. Need packs. I got my little magic ball I need to take apart too. I have these to figure out where I want to stash. These hooks need to go in the thing. These need to go in the thing. This needs to go in the thing, which is right there. I'm exhausted. It's time to call it time to go to bed and lay down and relax. Because it is 10:30 at night where I'm at here in Oregon. Oh, fudge. Now they're kind of inside out. Whoops. I can slip them right off, but when it comes to putting them back on, I have to unzip them. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright. Alright, and that turns right back side out and go hang it up inside the door of the garage. So my outdoor in the garage work. Alright, the other leg, that's where it is. So I'm going to go to bed. I hope you all have a fantastic night and weekend. Or whenever you're watching this, if it's not right now on the weekend. Please have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic day or evening. And be kind to each other. You never know what somebody's going through. Tell those that you love them, because you never know when the last chance is going to be that you see them. I'm just putting this over here for now. Because it matters. Tomorrow's never promised, so please just be kind to each other. There's enough evil in the world that, you know, I believe in healing with kindness. And not holding grudges and just loving people for who they are. Unless they're mean to me, and then I get rid of them. I don't want any toxic kind of people in my life. So I hope everybody enjoys this video. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Peace out.